Drive will begin then.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Christian Izien there to bring him down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion! Great job. Go, let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Buccaneers, nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Run.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long. Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That's caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. An even 40 yards.
1st down, Buccaneers.
180.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
Hey, alert 33.
First down.
Right back to Irving. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. They'll go again here with Irving. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Kings.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
At their own 10-yard line.
Take right over. Hey, easy. Route. Hey, attention.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side.
Let's go.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
30
At
left.
the 10-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Go. This side's hot. Hey, kill. 11. Silver.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but look. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout to talk things over. Before third down.
Good. 180. Up. Hurry. Attack.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Hot!
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive, and he'll work this out to the 23. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville.
63 yards.
It covers 63 yards.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Go!
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Okay, ready? Hey, go!
Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
A gain of 30. And the Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. To the goal line and in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The score, Buccaneers 14, Jaguars 13. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Here we go.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Another Jaguars.
Once again, it's Etienne. And some space opens as he's brought down following that gain of 6. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
Lawrence.
at the 28-yard line.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
180, done.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Hey, I'm gone. Hey, Ron.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Think right.
On the
All right, let's go. Think right open.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of this passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open.
And he will score! Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
35-yard line.
The handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it. It's Irvin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Going up top for Evans. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Rip, 27.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
This one caught left side. That's 3. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Good for a Jaguars.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. The defense not biting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
A loss of 1.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Hey, Soko, hot. Hey, kill, sink right.
Here's Lawrence. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Hey, I'm gun. Go. 13, Lou. Silver.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Hurry! 180! Hey, alert! Run! Stop!
Baker to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, Mayfield going for it all. That's caught. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
To Emeka Egbuka. A gain of 36 yards.
180!
First down, Tampa Bay.
Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are back within 6.
Buccaneers, 21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Hey, go! Hot!
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The Jaguars, first
Hey,
down.
run!
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izien. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
Buccaneers.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Here's Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And the Buccaneer first
They'll come
down.
up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run with Irvin. And he'll get about 5. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 26.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs have taken a 4-point advantage.
27. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Go, let's go. On red. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He will find Thomas. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Thomas Jr. A gain of 4.
Safe break.
It's now 2nd and 6
Kill.
at the 36-yard line.
Silver.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. High throw, but it's peeled in. they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
First down.
Easy.
41-yard line.
Take right open. 30 left. Go.
Lawrence. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Rip.
The carry here for ETN. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Second down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll find his tight end. It screams. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
13 more yards.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
First down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready.
And he's in. Brendan Strayed. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Buccaneers, 31.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A short one there to Otten. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Regular. 180. Hey, we're 33. What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 30.
12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's ETN. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now a handoff. ETN. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Tackle made at the the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Big 13 heavy.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for the first with Etienne.
Travis Etienne, the ball carrier.
Let's go.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Easy.
They'll run for it with Etienne. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2.
First down.
Fred,
First
Red.
and 10 at the 43
Back to
yard
throw.
line.
Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Now here's Lawrence. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
2 more yards. That's another Jaguars.
On 1st down, Lawrence. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Buccaneers 31.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
Jaguars. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And he will score. Game on. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Jaguars 41. Buccaneers 38. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Rip, 23.
Now Etienne, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. 1st down and more. Past the 40. Travis Etienne. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
first and 10. Now Mayfield going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield going up top. Good coverage there in the end zone and is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 10.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Again, working deep downfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion.
At the 17-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll swing this outside to Irving. And he's got another one. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin now for the extra point. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the 2-point conversion.
The Bucs will set up for the
They'll try to pick this up with a run. That'll work. He'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And the deficit is cut down to just 2.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Red on red. Turn, this is hot. Go.
To the right, on the run, it's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll try again here, second and 10. Here comes Etienne running to the left. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll run it once more with Etienne. Into space. He's inside the 30. Go all the way. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
180. Run.
Baker to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
180.
Throwing is Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Throwing is Baker. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off.